During the sweltering summer heat, a huge amount of energy is utilized on cooling the indoor air. Households on average spend 35% to 42% more on electricity when they adopt air conditioning. The use of energy for space cooling is growing faster than for use of any other energy service in buildings. Between 1990 and 2016, the global demand for cooling energy more than tripled. Today, cooling of buildings accounts for about 20% of the total electricity use worldwide, as per the International Energy Association report of 2018. In this video, we will look at one unique solution that can passively reduce the heat in our dwellings without the need of using air conditioner. On this channel, Synergy Files, we aim to inspire you towards engineering and sustainability. Subscribe to get our updates. When it comes to cooling indoor spaces, we often take the wrong approach. To give an analogy, if we try to restore a flooded house by not turning off the tap first, but just by throwing buckets full of water outside, then we are doing something fundamentally wrong. And this is the case with any building in hot climate country, such as in the Middle East. We allow the heat to come in and build up, and then try to remove it through air conditioning. So one way of sorting out this problem is not allowing the building to soak up the sun in the first place. For this purpose, there have been several solar reflective paints made over time. They never really took off because of mixed reviews, but there has been a breakthrough recently. You see, the normal reflective paints are typically made up of titanium dioxide pigments in acrylic or other polymer base. These are sold commercially as solar reflective paints. There are also aluminium-based paints which are low cost but can only be used on flat roofs and not on the walls because of their glare. The best white cool roof paints available today reflect about 85% of the solar radiation falling on them, but most of them will reflect around 50%. Titanium dioxide reflects the most visible and near-infrared light well, but it absorbs ultraviolet rays, while the polymer binder can absorb near-infrared light. This causes some heating under sunlight, so the paints don't work very efficiently under harsh, bright sunshine. Researchers have recently been able to develop a new formula for a paint that not only replaces the expensive titanium dioxide with inexpensive materials such as barite or barium sulfate, but more remarkably, they have achieved 98% reflection in the process. This new reflective paint was developed by researchers at Purdue University and is being called the whitest ever paint. Professor Ruan from Purdue, Indiana, has said that this paint is a big deal because every 1% of reflectance that you get translates to 10 watts per meter squared less heat from the sun. It is estimated that if this ultra-white paint is used to cover a roof area of about 1000 square feet or 93 square meters, then it could get a cooling power of 10 kilowatts. That is more powerful than a central air conditioner used by most houses. Note that urban microclimate can contribute to higher energy demands. The benefits of ultra-white paint are still being investigated, but studies have shown that they can reduce energy demands and can create lower ambient temperatures. This has the added benefit of reducing the amount of water used for irrigation in cities. In many major cities, cooling roof spaces through the use of paints has begun. For example, in New York, more than 10 million square feet of rooftops have been coated white recently. A different reflective paint called Cool Seal is also being used on the roads in Los Angeles and has shown to drop the ambient temperature. Adding a coat of white reflective paint to a patch of black asphalt can keep the area up to 5.5 degrees centigrade cooler, a difference that could prove vital as global temperatures continue to increase. This Cool Seal paint was originally designed by the military to keep spy planes cool and hide them from the satellite infrared cameras. When the ultrawide paint is rolled out, it would not only be cheaper but will also provide better performance compared to other reflective paints in the market. We will keep you posted with the developments in this area. For windows, there are reflective anti-UV films that are readily available. And with this, the video is concluded. If you learned something from this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for your attention.